Hello, and welcome to another All-Terrain Trails adventure. In this episode, my partner Allison and I head out of town in hopes of finding a Christmas tree for the holiday season. It has been our tradition for a few years to get out into the Alberta backcountry and make a day of finding ourselves the perfect tree. My name is Johannes, and if you're new to our channel, we wanted to say thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, we wanted to let you know how much we appreciate you keeping up with our adventures. Now, let's see if we can go find ourselves a tree. If you want to cut your own tree, it's important to know that Alberta requires you to obtain a permit before doing so. I'll leave a link to the website where you can get this permit down below. It also shows you maps of permitted areas in which you can cut. Today we'll be going to an area that we've been to many times before. It's close enough to home to make the perfect day trip while still giving us a great sense of adventure. Correctly setting tire pressures for the terrain ahead is a key component of mechanical sympathy, trail preservation, increased traction, and more. I've brought the 4Runner's tires down to 20 psi for a comfortable ride across the gravel and corrugations. Even in four-wheel drive with reduced tire pressures, the 4Runner slips and slides on the icy surface of this first hill. We may be in for a slippery day. It's not uncommon to come upon large ice shelves during the later months of winter, when attempting to make river crossings like this one. Ice shelves several feet high are formed from the combination of heavy snowfall, freeze-thaw cycles, and vehicle traffic coming up and out of the river. It's easy to find yourself in a sticky situation when your vehicle is not able to crawl itself out of the river when faced against one of these ice shelves. It's critical to go prepared with adequate recovery gear like a winch, traction aids, snatch straps, and shovels when going out to explore the backcountry in the winter. It's also not a bad idea to pack extra food, water, and warm clothes in case a problem does arise and you are forced to prolong your stay in a potentially hazardous environment. We're here relatively early in the season, which means the ice shelves have not been given enough time to build up. It's smooth sailing across the river today.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we've been at it for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours now, and we're having a bit of a hard time finding a tree that we actually like. There's thousands of trees out here, but every time we think, oh, there's a good one, It's either bald on one side, or it's too skinny, or it's too thick. So we see it from a distance if we go over to it, and then once we get there, it's not the one we were looking for. So we're gonna stay after it, and hopefully we find one today. This one's okay. We'd have to trim it quite a bit, but
we can come back to it.
We'll come back to it. How about that?
This one's promising. I think that we found the one, so let's go chop it down and bring it home.
The purpose of this trip is not only to find a tree, but to also renew our sense of wonder and adventure. Exploring the backcountry always seems to help me recenter myself and reminds me of what is truly important. It just goes to show that you don't need to go to the ends of the earth to find adventure. Get out to your local backcountry, park, or wilderness area. You might be surprised at what you find. We load up our prized possession onto the roof of the 4Runner, navigate our way out of the riverbed, and make it home in time to spend the evening decorating with family. In my books, I count that as a successful day. Might lose a few needles here. Can you bring your end up a little bit? Up? Yeah. Yeah. From Allison and I at All Terrain Trails, we want to wish you and your family happy holidays, a happy new year, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Thanks for watching.